We have network of stakeholders coming together to sit down and dialogue, deliberative dialogue, share concerns, be open to one another, share concerns and needs with members of stakeholders and also with my office supervising that. So this is the first time you are having members of the community sitting down discussing issues, and you have a presidential figure amongst them listening and documenting this feedback to Mr. President so that he understands the impulses. So it's not that he doesn't have military chiefs or security chiefs to give him those feedback, but he's getting it directly as well from members of security, from members of the community where these issues are being perpetrated, because it's different. What you hear from the people might be different from what some other security agency might interpret. Their concerns may be different, their worries may be different, and this also falls in line with what we're doing in the Presidential Committee Engagement Team. We are launching the National Committee Engagement Framework, where we are using the bottom-up approach to governance. It's not about the top-down approach to governance and say, okay, the people who are concerned and affected by that issue should be brought to the table where the issues are being discussed. It's not about you bringing your expertise and say, this is how this insecurity in North Central should be. But when you are discussing the issues about insecurity in North Central, all the stakeholders, the chiefs, the tribal leaders should be at the forefront of the discussion, not behind that. So we are developing this framework so that we can channel or guide the federal government on how to engage people at different levels of government intervention. The
federal government, of course, the security agencies, because your idea of what you think the people want
might be different.
Totally differ from what the people who are on ground are experiencing.
Absolutely.
That's a good way to go about it. What is government not doing right? What should they be doing that they are not doing, especially about proliferation of small arms and what you talked about earlier on, prosecuting those responsible for perpetrating these mayhem?
So, in engaging the community that have been affected by this insecurity, one of the major concerns they've shared with me is about lack of justice. People have attacked their communities and nobody has been held responsible. So it's a call to action for all the security agencies to help our community to recover from this loss by arresting people that are perpetrating this violence across the different regions. So that's one thing that we're hoping that the different security agencies can help build the trust in government by arresting these people. And but when you don't arrest, you leave their wounds open, and they'll say, oh, with the people that killed my father or my mother or my children are still going there doing the same thing. But when justice is being served, then peace is achievable. So what we're hoping and what I'm appealing to security agencies is for them to really